Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Let's Level 1 Kingdom Hearts 2. My name is Justin, and today we're going to make our way on the 5th day of Roxas World to the spooky, scary mansion, where all of my white boy instincts are telling me that we need to go investigate silly stuff. But in the meantime, welcome to Kingdom Hearts Pro Skater. I'm just kidding. Welcome to... It's a lot faster moving, actually. I hope everyone's having a good day. I hope everyone's alright. And no matter what everyone's going through out there, I hope... So the main reason why I started this, literally the other day, just like a lot of other people, I'm not really going through the best stage in my life. Just had a lot going on for months now. And instead of just kind of sitting there dwelling on it, you know, just working and coming home, sleeping, working, coming home, sleeping.
You know
just
something?
Stuck in my own like cycle of life.
Tomorrow. It is the most
I realized I just wanted to
place.
do something for me, to say I did it. And when it comes down to videos and stuff like this, I'm very afraid of crowds.
Even
I'm
Cypher's
very
gang was gonna
shy.
help.
Even though people like to say I'm
Cypher?
very good with my voice and
ask
I'm
him
very
to.
good at it, I have a hard time maintaining it, I guess, in public. So stuff
So,
like this was
what are we
always
looking
scary,
for?
and I never really got into Twitch
Well,
streaming or things like
they
that.
say there's
But
a
growing up
girl
with like
who appears
YouTube
the
Let's
second
Plays,
floor
I've
window,
always just loved that.
Even though no one's lived here.
And so to kind of get out of
years.
my own funk, I thought to myself, I want to do this. After, especially a few years ago, if anyone remembers in part 1, also thank you so much to my little brother Garrett. He helped me with the audio, so at least you guys can hear me a little bit better, until I can afford my own microphone or something. Oh, but in Kingdom Hearts 1, I had attempted a level 1, and I had gotten all the way to the end of the world, and I had managed, in all honesty, to get to the final room where you have to fight 4 waves of Heartless, like I said. But I just couldn't do it. And I had spent weeks before on Riku 2. Weeks before. And it felt so good to do it, and it felt so weird to explain that spending weeks again at the same point in a game... Excuse me. I felt like I was, literally, like I make the joke, hitting my head against the wall, but...
This is...
I guess maybe I wasn't having fun with it anymore. Maybe I got too in my own head.
And Axel's
But,
here too.
so when I stopped, and that was about 2 years ago, it has bothered me to where I really want to come back to that. But I know Kingdom Hearts 1 wasn't even originally designed for level 1. It is technically the hardest level 1.
No one knows me
So
better
what
than
better
me.
way if I'm gonna like do a video and you know what I mean, do a little series for myself to overcome my own fears, just to
I
make
don't
a
get
safe
what's
place
been
for
happening
myself.
lately.
And if anyone out there loves this game and just isn't going through a lot and just wants a safe place to hide with me and just hang out with a friend, like when we were kids,
don't you?
that's what I want the most.
Yeah.
That's my goal out of just doing
Sora,
this.
Donald, and Goofy.
It doesn't matter if no one watches it,
They're
it's
from
just
the
for me. If
dreams.
I can have enough fun and overcome myself,
About a year ago,
I'd like to maybe continue
Some
on
things
and like
happened.
give 3 a better chance and like
And I
do
had to
3
take apart
level
the
1 critical. I
memories
mean,
chained
especially because I've
together
only
in Sora's
played
heart.
3 once. I know
Now,
that would be hard, but
I'm
maybe
putting them all
fun.
back exactly
Birth
the
by
way they
Sleep,
were.
I'd like to work my way back to 1. Even in the meantime, if
It's
I
taken
just
me
get
a
bored, I
long
can
time.
play Final Fantasy,
But
other
pretty
things.
soon, Sora will be his old self again.
I want
The
to
process has
offer,
been affecting
in the
you
terms
too,
of the video, the same
Roxas.
reason why I like certain videos was they made me feel safe and a
mean
place to
the
be.
dreams?
And my hope is
Yes,
just shooting the breeze and
you
just
and Sora are
quoting
connected.
half of these lines and
And in
just
order
being
for
silly.
Sora to become completely whole
Anyway,
again,
sorry for the serious
He
rant. I
needs
just wanted to
you.
explain myself and my intentions on part 3.
Me.
While we go
What
through this
for?
serious but beautiful cutscene.
you hold half of what he is. He needs you, Roxas.
Nominate?
You guys are the Roxas to
Nominate.
my Sora, basically, it felt like in that moment.
Who are you?
I'm a witch, with power over Sora's memories and those around him.
A witch?
Then he starts getting all like,
That's what
are you a
Diz
good
called
witch
me.
or a bad witch? What do you mean? Well, I need to know who I'm dealing with. Like, he just believes Wizard of Oz is everything true about witches and just starts talking
just
purely
do.
in fact. Why aren't you
I'm not
green?
even
So you
sure
must be a
there's a
good
right
witch.
way
Well, I did mess
for
with
me to
someone's
use
memory.
it.
Oh, you're a bad witch. Well, no. I put him in a
can't help you
bubble,
there.
kinda. Oh, but the good witch floats in a bubble. Well, yeah, but I did a lot of bad things at the organization
funny.
that you used to work for. Oh, so you're a bad witch. You know, Roxas,
Suddenly
you're
I
a lot
feel
like this too, you know, not necessarily
know
all black
myself
or
at
white
all.
yourself.
I guess I would like to know.
How many licks does it
What
take
do
to
you
get to
know
the
about me?
center?
That I don't.
You
Never
You were
found
never
out?
supposed to exist, Roxas.
What?
You're an accident,
How could
like
you even
myself
say
and so
such a
many
thing?
other people out there, but that's
Even if
okay,
it were
because
true.
we're still alive and our lives have meaning for it.
I'm sorry.
But
I guess some
I'm sorry to
things
tell you.
really are better left unsaid.
Roxas! Roxas!
Huh?
Did you see her?
Yeah. Watch the window. Closely.
Ah, lame. That's just the curtains moving.
Part of me
There must
wonders
be a
if maybe
draft
walking around the
somewhere.
town there might have been some chests I could have some
I'm
potions
surprised
and
this old
things.
place even has
I know
curtains.
for a fact there's a bandana
Yeah.
inside, though, that I should probably grab
Well,
and equip with a +1
let's head
defense,
back to the
though
usual
it probably
spot.
won't do much.
Paint her in a letter waiting.
But, my main goal, like I said, doing this, too, is I don't want to waste too much
How'd it
time,
go?
obviously, but I'd like to
girl
do
in
some
the window
synthesis grinding,
turned out to be a
I'd like
curtain
to
flapping
go
in the
around, get some
wind.
items, stock while I can.
I figured as much.
Though it's not important to
The
fight
report's
Heartless,
already
items
done.
are going to be really
Oh, right.
important to us, really
So,
important. So
wanna
I
go
feel
find
like
Hayner?
things like
He's probably
ethers,
at the station.
potions, high potions.
You know,
Now that I think about it, like this,
together.
I know.
Huh?
Does anyone remember like monochrome
Summer
Keyblade in
vacation,
Kingdom Hearts 2? There's a
remember?
Keyblade that doubles the
Oh.
effectiveness of items.
Right.
That could be really useful to us. As soon as that just kind of clicked in my head. Like there's literally a Keyblade that we'll get. Not kind of early, not too early. I think it's what, World 3 or 4. It's kind of funny. I never really use it.
Tomorrow, we search the town.
Next day's the fair.
Summer
last day of
vacation's almost
summer.
over.
Don't say that. You'll give me an ulcer.
Oh, don't say that.
Not
You'll
if
drink
you
yourself
explode
while you're
from all
young.
that ice cream
32,
first.
speaking of someone with kidney stones. Don't wish that evil on yourself, or anyone. Fuck
Why
this
did
table.
you show him the train?
Why'd you break the
Because he
table?
missed the trip to the beach. That's almost kind of you.
I didn't like the table anyway.
Well,
Now go away.
what about you? Are the holes in your memory starting to fill in?
Which,
Yes. The
he
haze
went through
is
Castle
clearing.
Oblivion, but he went the other way,
The
so
same
he
thing
didn't
is
really
happening
lose
to
things. Well,
everyone
to find
who
is
had
to lose,
ties
to
to
find.
Sora.
You know, that's a game I definitely have to do, level 1. I don't know,
Very
you
soon,
can't level 1 it,
to
can
them,
you?
He'd be like a good
Can you? You
friend
can't
who's
level
gone
1 the
away
Jade of
for a year.
Memories, because... Yeah, you auto-level up when you get there.
I've waited, and now I want to know. What is it that you want? Revenge.
Did you not notice the table, Riku? The table.
Now for the finishing touches.
IKEA. I
First,
spent
we
1,000
must
hours
dispose
putting
of
together that
Nami.
IKEA. It was called the Divorce Maker, and she left me. She left me, and it's all because of this table.
Roxas isn't the only one who was never meant to exist. Take care of it, Ansem.
And Sam.
Restoration at 97%.
Is the nominate hurry thing like 99.8%?
Gorge, is that all that's left of the worlds taken by the Heartless?
Those worlds will be restored if we beat Ansem, right? But if we do beat him, and all these worlds become restored and disconnected, what's gonna happen to this place? And to us?
All worlds begin in darkness, and all so end. The heart is no different. You see, darkness is the heart's true essence.
See, he's not bad. He's
That's
not
not
bad,
true.
but I feel like my
The heart may
childish
be
self
weak,
still wants to hear,
and
like,
sometimes
Billy
it
Zane.
may even give in.
And that, I don't know.
But I've learned
But I never want to
Deep
discredit the
down,
voice
there's a
actor
light
because
that
he
never
does
goes
do a
out.
really great job.
Kingdom Hearts! Fill me
With the power
with the
of darkness.
power of darkness!
I know now.
You're
Kingdom
wrong.
Hearts is
I know
light.
now, without a doubt.
But not really, because inside there's also a
Kingdom
lot of
Hearts
darkness, but it's
is
cool. Mickey
light.
Mouse is here. Fun fact, Mickey was only allowed to be used in one shot, and that's why he's only here in the ending. But at least they made good use of him. Take care of
Take
it.
care of her.
You know, you could be on this side of the door. Alright, that's fine. And forgive my lack of knowledge, I just realized, did they ever explain the golden opposite
Kyrie!
keyblade? Because in 3, he's using,
Sora!
that shooting star keyblade, isn't he?
Kyrie! Remember what you said before? I'm always with you too. I'll come back to you. I promise.
Or you could just jump over 5 feet.
I know
What's it
you
with you and
will.
Riku if you just not... forget it. See you in 2 years! Or, don't forget me! Because, you know, when you get your memories wiped, everyone that ever knew of you gets their memories wiped, too.
We've got to find Riku and King Mickey.
But, where do we start looking for that there door to the light? Gosh, that's the king's seal!
Hey, have you seen King Mickey?
Be a good boy. No, no, no!
Let's go.
You're never catching him. Oh my god, did you guys see Pluto just kind of like, just zzing out? If anyone rewinds, you kind of see Pluto just kind of like, just sliding out.
I've been to see him.
He looks a lot like you.
He looks a lot like you.
He like takes
Who
off
are
his
you?
face and it's like one of those silly looking, like, it's the most derpy face.
What's that supposed to mean?
Now this was the scene when I first saw this. I wish they just used, in the end of Kingdom Hearts 1, there's a really high definition scene of this. And I wish they just showed that here, because it is possibly one of the coolest things and totally worth unlocking. Just to see that, because it was one of the coolest things I remember, like, 11, 12-year-old me ever saw. The secret cutscene of this is really good, too, and when we get to see, Terra, Aqua, and Ventus just, like, standing off in Birth by Sleep. But then same thing, in Birth by Sleep, we don't see that scene with that same quality. I just realized it does
Why?
make sense for a moment he was able
Why
to
do you
use
have
the
the
Keyblade,
Keyblade?
though. Shut up! Shut up!
Shut up.
Is it weird that even we all know, like, no matter how, like, emo or angsty either David Gallagher is, Riku, Jesse McCartney, it's still so cool, anything they say. It's so corny or cheesy. I love it, though. My shoes got real. Holy crap, you just see his feet going in the... Wow, you really do realize how big Sora's shoes are. I trip as it is in 13s. I couldn't imagine. Yeah, that was it. So he flashed for Sora for there. I should have... I've been literally every single day pointing it out, trying to there, and then it finally happens and it there, for a flash of a second.
Man, I could not sleep last night. Guys? Huh?
God! Well, that was the weirdest hug I've ever had in my life. Oh well. Those jerks removed me from there? Oh, I can't say it anymore. Alrighty. I meant to save over slot 1. I kind of like to rotate saves just in case I never lose too much progress if anything happens. Roxas, to the mansion! That's not him that says that, right? Hey, buddy. Hi, how's it going? How you doing? Hi. Just imagine in the background they were just constantly doing that. Hi,
I've been
how you
given
doing?
these
How's
icky
it going?
orders to
Hi,
destroy you.
hi.
If you refuse to come back with me.
It takes away the seriousness of this when you just look at how cute
best
they are, the
friends,
little nobodies in the background.
right?
Sure, but I'm not getting turned into a dusk for... Wait a sec. You remember now?
You got it memorized?
Right! But, you know,
He really is
gotta
the
make
best.
sure and all, so,
What's our boss's name?
What's our boss's name?
Why? Like, of all the people, like, we don't like, couldn't we just be like, what's your favorite ice cream? No, that would have been too easy. Damn.
Oh, can't believe this.
I think this is called 13th Struggle, by the way, if anyone's like, what is this track that you keep saying? Like, it is so good. Gotta remember, I have double finishers. I'm still not 100% like remembering when I do one, I can do two, and that does so much damage. Oh. An assassin? I gotta parry him or I'm dead. I'm dead. Don't touch me. I know what you do. I have to get him when his little feeties come up. Got him. And then in the air. Go down. Whew. So these guys, when they get low, have a move. And they're just gonna grab you and blow up. And I can't say the word, but it starts with an S and they bomb you. Get it? They blow themselves up. They grab you. Like, I don't know. They're not happy about themselves and they're
Roxas,
okay just sacrificing themselves to blow you up. That, you know.
The time has come.
Painter! Pence! Olette!
It's so sad because it worked the first time, so I don't blame him. Time is completely halted. Some Mickey Mouse well, he does know Stopza, so this is the closest thing.
The Roxas that I know is long gone. Fine. I see how it is.
Now, let's not be hasty. He will beat the crap out of you. I probably don't need to fight them. What am I doing? I'm gonna lose more health than anything else. I was trying to get that little bit of health back was what I was originally thinking of, but now that I realize it's actually, oh. Alright, we got a potion back. I'll let the world decide. Was that worth it? We're still, what? 1 HP down. Wait, 1 HP down? Oh, we're level 1, though. It's okay. Alright, you sometimes get health from defeating bosses and stuff. Sorry. I'm like, wait. We're oops, config, right? I'm like, critical mode, Kingdom Hearts 2. Okay, we're good. Level 1 abilities. We're good. That's just my little paranoia for a second. Like, hey. Because you know how bad I would feel if I had accidentally not equipped level 1 or something? Don't see a chest. So I think it's when we play as Sora, right? Don't touch me. I don't want any business with you, sir. I understand. You're selling things. I don't mind. Actually, you know what? We got 2 potions now. I mean, we're just gonna call that a victory. Also, $90 isn't bad. I probably need 100 to do things. Oh my god. They probably drop high potions or something, but again, at least we got a potion for 5 seconds, and we're here. I wonder what to do. We have come for you, my liege. Come with us. Come on, let's go. Do you know the way to the bus stop?
Don't call me and then lock me out.
Well, then you've never been in an argument with a girl before. I love that he has Soul Eater. Still. Oh, Soul Eater's the name of his sword. If anyone's like, what's it? You. Hey, I could one combo you. Cool. Got my health back, and I want that item. And I know I can't open items. So. Got it. Go away. Just what to do. Something appears on the stairs too. Nice. There's something in here. Cool items. Now, with the Elven Bandana, our defense has gone up to 3. Will that help us? I mean, I feel like it'll do something. Excuse me. That's why I hugged the corner. I had a feeling they only popped out when we, did that. So, grab some items. We're looking good. Looking at her status real quick. So we have 7, 7, and 3. By picking up the sword in the beginning, the sword struggle bat? It doesn't matter sword, shield, or staff you pick, because that's your, like, level up, kinda, and we're not doing that, so it doesn't apply. Also, if anyone's kinda curious, even though this is level 1, what about dry forms? Dry forms are separate. Like, so leveling up your dry forms, you don't get, well, you know, you do get experience, but it's not by, like, necessarily just fighting and killing Heartless. And what those do is unlock high jump, sliding dash, basically the forms that we unlock. So even from what I've seen through speedruns and everything else, dry forms are completely separate from our actual character level. So I believe the maximum drive is 7, but I'll try to get all my drives up to the 7th level. And you'll see that when we unlock it. No one would miss me. That's not true! I would.
Your mind's made up?
Why did the Keyblade choose me? I have to know.
You can't turn on the organization!
But I thought you should know that you tried your best to let go! But I don't want to! Just start turning all of his songs against him.
Organization
Don't
13.
stress, don't stress,
They're a
don't
bad
stress,
group.
Jesse McCartney.
Bad
You deserve nothing
or
but the...
good? I don't know. They're a group
And then
of
he turned to
incomplete
Axel and
people
said, "No, sir,
who wish
I'm
to be
leaving.
whole.
I'm never coming
that
back
end,
again.
they're
So go to
desperately
Zemnis and
searching
tell
for
him to find a
something.
new man."
What?
Kingdom Hearts.
I'm going to see Twilight Skies. Looking so fly,
It's
me and
just-
Nominee on our G-Fly.
I think
Oh, Jesus.
I've been running away from the
I think
question
I pulled that one a
really
little
want
too
to
long
ask.
there, sorry.
What's gonna happen to me now? Just tell me that. Nothing else really matters anymore.
You are.
So you're gonna go
Nominee.
inside that person to wake him up, but then it's gonna take another game to realize the way you look is because technically the image that you have is from
There's
someone
no
else's heart
knowledge
that's
that
inside
has
you.
the power to change your fate.
Even if it doesn't.
But you're still your
wanna
own
know.
separate entity, because
have the
eventually
right
we're gonna
to
find a
know.
way to put souls in empty
Nobody
husk
doesn't
bodies,
have a
and then
right
you're gonna
to
get your
know.
own.
Nor
Which
does
I
it
still
even
don't know
have a
how
right
that's supposed to feel.
be.
Like, a nobody can
But
never
what
be a
is
somebody,
a nobody?
but then if a nobody dies, they can come back. But
This,
technically,
we're
then
out
we
of
find
time.
out with the
Too
replica
many
bodies, you
nobodies.
could... But if the whole point of a nobody is an empty husk, wouldn't putting a soul into an empty husk...
Roxas.
I think people
Nobodies like
understand.
us are only half a
This
person.
gets really silly complicated.
You won't disappear. You'll be whole.
I'll disappear?
No further outbursts.
He breaks the table.
No, you won't disappear. You'll.
This IKEA nonsense has gone on far enough. I just realized his arm was so high up.
We will
He
meet
could have
again,
easily just been like,
and then we can talk about everything. I may not know it's you, and you may not know it's me, but we will meet again.
now Nominee I know makes
Someday
sense. So
soon.
if everyone's like, how does she have
I
a
promise.
nobody but not a heartless?
Let her
Princesses
go.
with heart are obviously pure
Nominee.
light, so they don't have darkness. So that made sense when she, like... Though we found her as like an empty husk without her heart in Kingdom Hearts 1, it made sense, I guess, in Kingdom Hearts 2 she still would have technically made a nobody. But here's the question then. So why does Nominee not look like Kairi considering all the heart... No. It's almost like they had the original idea that your nobody didn't have to look like you. And then that got thrown out the window with the retcon. Also, I'll take a quick second to look. Beast Castle, Destiny Islands, Sora, Riku... There it is, yes, Sora, Kairi, and Riku. I think that's at Hollow Bastion. There they are again, but that's Dark Riku. Oh, there's Nominee. I get it. That's Chain of Memories. Real quick. Hollow Bastion again. Kairi Palpu Fruit. That looks on the bottom there, like when you were in Traverse Town, there was this little house that you were chilling with Leon. That is Roxas and Axel, and those are definitely 2 other organization members, but I'm gonna guess one of them's... Actually, one of them got a little blue thing on them. I don't know, maybe 6. Let's keep going. Cute picture we saw in the cutscene. Sora, Donald, Goofy. More Destiny Islands. I heard that a real kid drew these, by the way. And then you can see some of the pictures repeat, but who cares? Oh, there's Axel. Looks like he is going up some stairs, possibly in a... Castle Oblivion. There's Riku and Aki and Sora sleeping in a pod. And there you can see Roxas entering... I actually don't know what world he's entering, but I'm guessing it... Oh, it's the world that never was. It's like the cool stars and everything else like that. So I'm assuming it's him leaving. Sora and Roxas. That's the library in Hollow Bastion. That looks like the door to darkness or light within Destiny Islands. That's Hook's ship, definitely. And that looks to be... Actually, that last one's got me there. At first I was going to say outside of Sora's bedroom, but now it kind of reminds me of Deep Jungle a little bit. But I could be wrong on that one, so I'll take that one. Oh, another one up here. Oh, with the trees. Them sitting on the tree. Okay, let's go. I just wanted to take a minute and look at the pictures for anyone who was curious and do my best to explain the ones that I knew. Definitely missed a couple there, I think. Don't touch, don't touch, don't touch. Ow. Nope. Oh. Thank you. Alright, so looking at our items. That's actually really lucky. I'm just going to put another potion there, so that way there's 3. Cool. So we can heal ourselves up to 3 times. Don't touch, don't touch, don't touch, don't touch, don't touch, don't touch, don't touch. That's actually really lucky. Every time we get cheap shot, I'm just trying to get my health back, but at least I'm guessing it's because of Lucky the item drops are pretty good. So maybe I'm guessing if we wanted to fight those stronger guys, they would drop maybe ethers, but that would take more time, and I'd rather not. Sora does a video game, Rox does a video game puzzle, so we don't have to. Alright. Here we go. Great. Just realized 22 and potions heal, what, 20, I think? Makes sense. Or do they heal 10? I could imagine them being like, nah, buddy. And at this moment, Diz hasn't put all of his hatred towards Ikea and that damn table into Roxas. And in this moment, his rage fills him and he destroys everything. I hate assembling things. I just want to... Marluxia, Larxene. Noticing they showed a couple. Axel, everyone else is hidden. Oh, I just realized, I guess it was the Chain of Memories crew, basically, they were showing. Because Vexen and Zexion are also... I didn't say them out loud, sorry. Vexen was the blonde older man, and Zexion was...
Why do you have the Keyblade?
The younger-looking boy with the long...
Shut up!
I just realized it kind of makes sense when he turns into Ansem how he's able to use, like... Because we know that Guardian is Terra.
If we can
and at first I was like, what? But if it's... Xehanort and all that BS, complicated stuff aside, if it's his Heartless...
What will happen to Roxas?
That was Kingdom Hearts 1 Ansem, and that infected Riku. That technically was... Like, he did have Terra. So I guess it would make sense if that darkness was in him. That's kind of... Also, he has Terra's... Yeah, Terra gave him his Keyblade.
Poor thing.
There's like so many retcons, but there's so many good connections, so I will always sing its praises for the amount of like connections and ties there. It's not perfect, but it's really good for what it does do. I told you he's gonna get it all out. Now way to go. Now we're gonna have to buy another one. We still gotta go back to buy... Well, I'm not building it! And now you sound just like my ex-wife. Wait, don't leave! Alright, let's give this the old 1-2 try. This is going to be... What is it? This looks like someone's data. Let's go do the Axel fight. Oh, right, I have to fight Heartless first, too. Nobody's first, sorry. But... Jump up! Got him! Whoa! I didn't even see him! Yeah, excuse me? I mean, I'll absolutely take it. I stake at that, but like, I didn't even see him get me. I wonder if I can try like this. The heck? No. He comes right out. Move. Now. Then one more ground combo. Or an aerial, that's fine. Whew. Alright, so if I die again, remember to try to get them all in a line real quick.
Amazing, Roxas.
This is such a good thing.
Axel.
You really do remember me this time. I'm so flattered. But you're too late. And the memes of all memes that everyone knows. Two! And I don't know how it's such a meme, but this really is just the meme that it really was. It's just this. That's it. But it's amazing. Okay, so he's gonna make the ground go lava, and I don't know if we're gonna die instantly.
Come here, I'll make it all stop.
Burn, baby! Don't touch me. Now. Hey, where'd you go? Oh. Damn, it's a combo. So he's got iframes. That was close, though. I can do this. These guys, if anything, give me more trouble than him. I can do this. I have to stay up. That's the one to watch out for. Get up in the air, please, sir. There we go. Alright. Watch out. Now. 1, 2, and then just get in the air. Cool. Cool. Let's just not mess it up like we did before.
Come here, I'll make it all
I remember, I ran right. I knew, so we threw it in the ground. Now. Got him!
Won't forget this!
That up.
Got it memorized. Okay.
Now, if anyone's like, Justin, why didn't you do Overtaker to make the ground light? One of the things I did remember when I watched the speedrun before I started all of this was they never do that. It's this really long thing, and it doesn't do really a lot of damage. The biggest thing you can do is the reaction command when you saw that I kind of dodge him and I throw it. But he tries to, like, get out of lock-on really quickly. So the most damage you can do is that. So when he's going around the fire, wait for him, hit triangle, start it, but don't hit triangle again to overtake him. It's not that bad of a fight. It's a really cool fight. The first time I fought him, it definitely looked cooler if I just kept that combo up, but... So, bosses, especially him, and all bosses have what's called a DM, or desperation move. So when they get low on health, if I start beating them up too much, and I'm not... It's almost like the game knows I'm putting too much pressure, and I'm not letting up, so the game's like, okay, you know what, forget you. Boom. You can't stun me, you can't damage me, as you saw. It's kind of like...
Just because you...
It's kind of... I'll compare it to our limits we're going to unlock, because when we get limits, it's the same thing. We won't be able to take damage during limits. We'll be able to do a bunch of really cool stuff, so it is kind of fair 50-50. But, yeah, that's just a basic look into just how bosses themselves will work. But, yay, we beat Axel's second try, so I'm really happy for that. I was really nervous about him, and in the end, Darkthorn took us a heck of a lot longer.
Goofy?
Dolan and Goffy. They're sleeping. That's awesome. So I actually managed to leave with 3 potions and 3 high potions. Or 4 high potions, actually. Oh, it's a percentage. I'm glad I looked at this. Okay, actually, that's scary. So you're never getting more than half over this, and you're barely getting over half. Talk about your... I kind of like that, though. It doesn't make it a full heal, it makes it harder. Everything about this is a challenge, and I like that. Here, guy, even think the joke. In Dark Souls, you could fully heal or Bloodborne, and I'm not really good at those. I played Elden Ring, though, thanks to my friend Tico and my little brother.
The key
but I'm really huge on RPGs and horror. Those are my 2 favorite things.
Me? Or Sora?
To half of Sora, of course.
Much as my tower is half of the 2 towers.
What I need is someone who can move about the realm of light and destroy Organization 13.
Why? Who are you?
I am a servant of the world. And if I'm a servant, then you should consider yourself a tool at best.
Was that supposed to be?
Because I'm not laughing.
Because I'm not laughing.
He's like, foolish boy, you really did all that with
apologies.
Data.
This is only a data-based projection.
This was a lot of us, like, playing the first time. You're like, what the heck? Nothing makes sense. This Mickey Mouse, Disney, Final Fantasy BS. But it's really cool, and I love every second of it, and I'm frustrated, and I don't know why.
Come, over here.
I hate you so much. You should share that hatred with Sora. That's such a good line. He's too nice for his own good.
I hate you so much.
You should share some of that hatred with Sora. He's far too nice for his own good.
No!
No!
My heart belongs to me!
I mean, that's so sad. That's why Roxas is such a love character, because it's like, no, it belongs to Ventus, someone else, someone who died, and a girl named Aqua's in this realm of darkness, and all this stuff went through this, and... However, you are your own person, technically, because when Sora became a Heartless to save Kairi and free her heart, your heart went astray, but not as Ventus. It gained its own identity, almost. Well, that's the retcon, obviously, but it's still a really good one.
Looks like my summer vacation.
Because you're like, so I'm not even my own heart, in someone else's body, taken form. It's not even my form even then, it's the heart I used to have. And now I can't exist anymore because I have to go back into Sora so he can wake up because he's the main character. I'm just literally a nobody. And that's why it's not really said in this game, but in the prequel, 358 Days with Sion, it's a pretty good line to Riku. Like, you're the biggest, like, you could say I'm the biggest nobody of them all. That's really good. That's just... Who could that be? And this is the end of Roxas World, by the way. We did it.
Sora.
All 6 days. We did it in 3 parts, too. I'm happy for that.
Who's
I didn't.
there?
I mean, I don't know how. I try to keep these between 30 and 45 minutes. I don't know how long they're gonna always be, but I'm happy that at least I feel like I'm going at an okay pace for now. I won't lie, there are certain worlds I'm dreading. Like, if I had to say, Pride Lands I'm scared of, because we turn into a lion, so I'm gonna have to relearn how to fight as a kitty cat. And I remember when you have to fight the 3 hyenas, what was it, like Shenzi, Shizu, I forget their name, oh, and Ed. I think those are the 3 names, like Shenzi, Shizu, and Ed. They dashed around and stunk even as a kid playing Proud Mode, Normal Mode, you know what I mean? Like, it,
Goofy!
you know, if my little brother ever knows, when I do this with you, you think I'm just being silly and too much, and you say, Justin, you're 32 years old, stop it.
I don't think we'd be so drowsy. When do you think we went to sleep?
Let's see. We defeated Ansem,
Yep.
restored peace to the world, found Kairi. Oh yeah, and then we went to look for Riku. I think that's right so far.
So if you didn't play the previous game, you'll still have no idea what's going on, but it's okay.
What does your
You're just
journal
sore
say,
right now.
Johnny?
Gee, there's only one sentence. Thank, nominate. I wonder who that is. What do you say?
That journal ends up becoming the entire dataverse where everything gets all complicated. However, we're back, everyone! We're back! Let's turn off Donald Cure. He's in... Oh, so why? Donald is a mage, but that's all his MP. So you have to remember, if we use all our MP, we're stuck going melee. We are playing level 1. I need this man to quite literally be acting like a black mage, not a red mage. I say red mage because in Final Fantasy, red mage can use black and white, so I don't just say white mage. But I need him to stay pure black mage. I want him to, you know, yeah. Oh, Goofy comes with item boost? Wait a minute, Goofy comes with item boost? Or is that because of his weapon? Possibly from his weapon. Goofy, is it from your weapon? Oh. No. Wait. Oh, whoops. You know that moment, guys, when you're just, like, trying to remember? Sorry. Go to Goofy, click on the item. There's a quick button to, unequip, is it? Nope. Say so. Hitting square takes you to abilities. That's what I was doing. Dumb. But I know there's a button that you can hit that can quickly unequip. But anyway, we don't want them to have items. We want the items. And I want that ether. Okay. So now Sora's got 2 potions and an ether, and I want that ether on auto reload. Okay, so I have 2 heals and a magic heal. That's really good. Donald, I know, might eventually need... We'll get better things in this, but I'm just going to give it to Donald so he has it just in case. It's just a waste not to otherwise. And yeah. Oh, everything from Rock's got over to Sora. We already saw that. Let's look at the journal real quickly. So this journal will always say new unless you take the time after every world to, like, click on each thing. But what's really cool, I wanted to point... I'm not going to do it each world, but it shows you underneath their names where they first premiered. So it's like... You know, Goofy, 2 Weeks Vacation, Donald Duck, The Little Wise Head, 1934, Sora. There's a lot of other things, but it's going to keep filling up. I might do that off screen or off camera or anything else like that. But, anyway, I believe with that, that's a part. So I just wanted, as always, thank you all so much for being here. And as always, good afternoon, good evening. Thank you all and God bless for being here. And just from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. And I'll see you in the next part. And until then, bye.